We have the corniculate cartilage. Corniculate cartilage articulates with the apex of the arytenoid cartilage. Arytenoid cartilage has a base. Under the base, there is a concave surface that contains a facet. For what? For articulating with the arytenoid laminae of the cricoid cartilage, right? This is the cricoid cartilage. On the laminae of the cricoid cartilage, we have the facet for articulating with the base of the arytenoid cartilage. The base of the arytenoid cartilage has two processes. One is this one, look at here, right here. These are, take this out for you, and then look at these are. These are vocal processes. These vocal processes projects anteromedially. These are the vocal processes. Here you have the vocal ligaments and vocal folds. Posterior end of the vocal ligaments attached to the vocal processes of the arytenoid cartilage. Now, arytenoid cartilage has also muscular, look at this one, muscular process, which runs posterolaterally. Two muscles attached to the muscular process.
Lateral and posterior.
Very good. Lateral and, let me see them. Look at, this is the posterior cricoarytenoid. And this one here is the lateral cricoarytenoid muscles. And remember, posterior cricoarytenoid muscle abducts entire rima glottis. But the lateral cricoarytenoid muscle, while adducting intermembranous part of the rima glottis, it abducts the intercartilaginous part of the rima glottis. Let me show you the intermembranous and intercartilaginous part of the rima glottis. Look at this one here. Here is the rima glottis. Look at, I open the rima glottis. So this is the action of, here is the action of posterior cricoarytenoid muscle. Let me see this one. Look at this one here. Here is the action of posterior cricoarytenoid muscle. Okay. Now, we have also the lateral cricoarytenoid muscle. Can you see that here? It is right here. This one. Lateral cricoarytenoid muscle. Now here, now I will close up. Now I adducted the intermembranous part of the rima glottis. Back here, right here we have the intercartilaginous part of the rima glottis. Intercartilaginous part of the rima glottis. So with the space between the vocal processes of the arytenoid cartilage is the intercartilaginous part. Anteriorly, most of the rima glottis is the intermembranous part of the rima glottis. During whispering, our lateral cricoarytenoid muscle is active, which adducts the intermembranous part of the rima glottis, while it abducts the posterior intercartilaginous part of the rima glottis. So our lateral cricoarytenoid muscle is active during whispering, And also remember, the posterior cricoarytenoid muscle is the only muscle that abducts the rima glottis. We will come back to intrinsic laryngeal muscles, but let's continue to our arytenoid cartilage. Now, arytenoid cartilage has two faces. So this is the posterior surface. It is the posterior surface to which arytenoid muscle attaches. We have two arytenoid muscles, transverse arytenoid muscle and oblique arytenoid muscle. While transverse arytenoid muscle is unpaired, oblique arytenoid and all other intrinsic laryngeal muscles are paired. Okay? And right here you have the medial surface of the arytenoid cartilage. So the medial surfaces of the arytenoid cartilages face each other and form the interarytenoid notch. It is the interarytenoid notch right here, interarytenoid notch. Now there is another surface. That is anterolateral surface. Can you see this one? This surface. It is the anterolateral surface of the